Hello and welcome to Tea Time with Peter, and welcome once again to the office. I know I said last week that we were going to attempt to get out of the office, but I had some grand plans for things this week and didn't quite get around to getting everything I needed to make that happen. So next week, I promise, we'll be in the kitchen and we'll be looking at our baking mixes and our dessert creams. So once again, I'm sorry we're back in the office, but welcome to Tea Time with Peter. I'm an independent consultant with Tealightful Teas here in the U.S. Today we're going to talk about green tea, and then we're actually going to go ahead and I'm actually going to sample one of our new green teas that came out for the spring and summer. Green tea, people are kind of find it interesting and surprising that green tea and black tea originate from the same plant. They come from the Camellia sinensis plant. The ultimate variety of the tea plant and tea leaves and the processing is what defines green from black. So green is really just the tea leaf in its raw state, maybe a little bit of tea processing. It may have been roasted or steamed and then cooled, but it's not been taken to the extreme temperatures that a black tea is to actually make those tea leaves black and turn them into what we know as black tea. The other interesting thing is that when it comes down to it, people don't realize that green tea has less caffeine than black tea, and black tea has less caffeine than brewed coffee. So I'm actually on a website called teatulia.com. Went to their green tea section, and I'm just going to give you kind of a breakdown for an 8-ounce cup, how they state it. So brewed coffee, 8-ounce cup, is 95 to 200 milligrams of caffeine. Black tea is anywhere from 14 to 61 milligrams of caffeine, and then green tea, according to the website, is 24 to 40, depending on what type of tea it is. So as you can see, they're pretty much at least half, if not more, reduced in caffeine than coffee. The nice thing is because it's a more of a natural progression with the teas that I've seen with me and caffeine, I don't have that caffeine crash. The other thing is I don't put a lot of sugar or no sugar in my tea. Therefore, I'm truly getting the tea flavor. And I don't have that nasty sugar crash. But I do use honey, but a little bit more natural than processed refined white sugar. So sugar in the raw works, whatever sweetener you would like to work. I've used stevia. I love them all equally. It's just whatever I grab at that point in time. So that is the difference between green tea and black tea. They come from the same plant, the Camellia sinensis plant. The green tea, of course, is picked and not processed as much as a black tea is. Black tea is processed to the point that it actually starts to wither the leaves and they turn that dark black color. And then, of course, the caffeine. People always laugh at me when I say, well, you're having a cup of coffee, I'm having 16 ounces of tea, and I might be getting into the neighborhood of the amount of caffeine you're having, depending on what type of tea I'm actually drinking. I do have some teas that I do start my day off with, but that's how I actually start my day off. I've actually chosen to start my day off the way the Chinese do, and that's with a pu'er, which is an aged black tea. We actually do have one that we sell that I cannot keep in the house. It's my favorite of all times. It's our butterscotch mocha pu'er. Aged black tea. If you've never had an aged black tea, I would start with something that has a flavor to it, as it can be a little bit earthy. Green teas, love them. People have told me, I think I'm drinking grass. It tastes like grass. To which I usually go, well, how do you know what grass tastes like? It's just a standard comeback of, okay, if it tastes like grass, then how do you know it tastes like grass? So our green teas are flavored. The home office team and Charlene have made sure that we have an amazing flavor to our green teas. We do have just a standard green tea that we sell that even just as a standard green tea, I find amazing. So it's all through the process that we go through. Once again, I'm going to try right now a green tea. It's actually green. It's not even a green tea. It's actually an oolong. Sorry, Charlene will correct me on that. It's an oolong tea. It is our mango tango. I'm not a mango person, but she's got me to try tropical fruits. living in Florida, I really don't. Northern boy, hey? I stick with what I know. But the mango, the papaya, the way she's done them just makes them amazing. So here we go. This is Mango Tango. Let you know what it tastes like. But that's actually very, very good. I love oolong. Oolong is a classification of black tea. It's also a little bit lighter. So actually, the cup, if you were to look inside my cup right now, it kind of looks kind of like a gold and yellow in color. So this one's kind of believe, in my opinion, looks like it's a hybrid between our black and a green in its color. Its taste is phenomenal. I can taste the mango. I can also taste like rose hip in there as well, and tastes like there's no sugar in this. So what I'm tasting is truly what I'm tasting. It is the it's what's new. So if you're interested, Mango Tango, absolutely worth trying. It is worth at least looking at our create your own sampler kit and getting a 2-ounce sample to try. I would think that this over ice would be amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for joining me today. Like I said, I'm trying to keep these short because I know our time with our family is precious, but wanted to make sure that you guys got a little something today. Mango Tango, probably going to be my new favorite for the summer. Probably going to do it on ice. So until next week, please have a great time. Enjoy your family, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.